My name is Leyla Piruzram. I am from Sweden and I have studied medicine in Rīga University Medical Faculty. And today is my graduation day and it's the last day of my Riga time, you can say. I will finish my studies. Yeah. But you know, you have to go on. You have to move on in life and do what you have to do. Actually, it was a friend of mine who had studied here. He told me a little about this university and he recommended that I should apply. Of course, culture is different depending on where you come from. People's attitude is different. University attitude is different. It's much more strict. But here is, of course, tests every practical class. You have to know what you've read, so it's good, I think. It's very serious level. Here is very disciplined, so you're pushed all the time. For example, if you have a lecture today about something, next week you have to prepare the theme of this lecture for a practical class. So you have to know what you've studied last week. And practical classes like further up in clinical subjects, then you get your own patient, real patients.
So you want to be a surgeon?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And your husband, you both will be surgeons?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. In our classes, the students learn something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, or they start to feel what does it mean to be a doctor. Because before that they realize it as a virtual thing. They have knowledge, but don't know how to apply knowledge.
So it's good to have small groups because then you have close contact with the professor and he really checks if you know the subject or if you don't know the subject.
I have 2 men chronic pancreatitis, but then when we puncture ascites, there was 1,000 units of lipase in ascites.
Okay.
Of course, he has also portal hypertension.
You have to take care of your patient yourself, so you're kind of independent. And then you come back and present to the teacher and there will be discussion, what you did wrong, what you should do better next time. And for our group, every 5 students had their own professor. So it's good, close work.
For the students who are active and who are looking for surgery, we give possibility for assistance. It's normal.
I've assisted in real operations.
Today is the 5th day.
First and second year, I have a lot of studying. So first 3 years, you only have to study. And I have notes from my pathophysiology lecture classes where I've been like really tired and dozing off. So the handwriting is like up and down, you know, looks funny. But it's a nice memory now, you know. We had microbiology here. Basically, it's a study about microbes, so viruses, bacteria, and fungi. You do, for example, gram staining to see which type of bacteria it is, and you look at pictures, but you also use microscopes and see things under the microscope. You do lots of different tests and things in the microbiology lab. It's fun. The transport situation is really good. You can either take the bus, the trolley, or the tram. We have to go to different hospitals all across the town. So it's good. I think it's good to live in the center because it's in the middle of all the hospitals. Most students live in apartments, at least the Swedish ones that I know. The price range is like 200 lats for if you want to live really in the center, if you share an apartment. If I would start over, if I was going to start studying medicine here now, I would study Latvian and learn Latvian. It's easier, just everything is easier. It's easier to have contact with people, your daily life is easier, not to mention the patients that you meet in the hospital. It's good also if you can find a good friend or good friends, you know, who can understand your situation as a student here. Talk about and, you know, release your emotions and feelings about what happens in your daily life. Somebody who understands.
The diploma is issued to the citizen of Sweden, Ms. Leila Piluzram.
Being a real doctor, I think this is like a feeling that comes later, but I will start working soon, like in 2 weeks.